Well, quite a foggy start to this President's Day here in central and back into west central and northern Kentucky. Visibility is down less than a quarter mile at times. Probably good news that it was a holiday and less traffic on the road. A lot of schools and businesses closed for the holiday. Unseasonably mild air on the way despite some clouds that will be sticking around. The strong storm threat may be on the horizon late Thursday. That's something we haven't talked about in a while. And the shower chances along with cooler air may be on tap into the weekend. Visible satellite, a couple things to point out. First, you see the mid to high level clouds streaming in, but look at the low clouds and the fog. It literally took almost all day long for it to finally scour out areas just to the north and west of Lexington, and that really had an impact on afternoon highs. Now we're mainly cloudy with the mid to high level overcast along 54 there in front of the Montgomery County Courthouse in Mount Sterling. Meanwhile, looking at Jackson County, you got a little filtered sun there in 58. So the farther south, the milder it was today because you had full sun across our southern and southeast counties all day long, low to mid 60s. Meanwhile, it literally was a case, Williamstown over to Flemingsburg, just as those low clouds and the fog scoured out, they were replaced by the mid to high level clouds. So that's why temperatures are still in the mid to upper 40s, and we only managed to get into the mid 50s along I-64. But most everywhere noticeably milder than yesterday at this time when that system was departing that brought us the rain late Saturday and into the first half of Sunday. Low to mid 60s out west. Those will be on the way, even with a bit of cloudiness. So high pressure is going to give way. You see those wind streams coming out of the southwest. A little weak boundary off to our northwest. It'll stay put for the time being. May try to drop in here on Wednesday with a passing shower, but the combination of the light south wind and a little bit of cloudiness, I think we'll be either side of 40 in the morning here in the bluegrass and more so into the low to mid 40s down south. Another thing to keep in mind, once again tomorrow morning, I think some patchy dense fog, especially here in the bluegrass, say out the Bluegrass Parkway and points to the north. So keep that in mind. And a similar scenario tomorrow, some sunshine, but the mid to high level clouds went out, but enough of a south wind to push us into the low 60s, and that upward trend that's going to continue. So it's going to feel very spring-like and pretty good over the next few days. On Wednesday, a passing shower can't be ruled out. It's really Thursday we're focusing on this area of low pressure in the frontal boundary, a little more punch to it. Now out ahead of it, yes, we could press the 70-degree mark, kind of like that thaw that we had about a week ago when we surged into the upper 60s and low 70s, something we haven't seen for a while, and that's a severe threat. This is the extended outlook all the way out to day 4 from the Storm Prediction Center. Everything on the table for now, but again, we'll obviously fine-tune it and just not in that mode since it's been a little while, so keep that in mind. You look ahead, Thursday, legitimate rain and storm chances. I think Friday we're okay, but then the data not really lining up. Our in-house data has shown another wave coming through here. Some of the other models are as well, Saturday into Sunday, which would bring some additional rain chances. But looking ahead as far as our temperatures go, yeah, we're going to back it off early next week for a couple days, but as we end the month, it does look like we'll rebound, so no big cold to be had except for a few chilly days into early next week. Few clouds tonight, we'll see more tomorrow. Around 40 in the morning, 63 for the afternoon high. In the extended forecast, that wind's really going to help us out and push us all the way into the mid to upper 60s. And we'll slowly kind of work our way down. Again, once that system, if it materializes, departs over the weekend, some chilly air, at least for a couple of days, with highs this time next week only in the upper 30s.